Oh, hey. So it's been a long time. Um, so, long story short, if that's possible, I am turning 50 this month, and I thought I was pretty much done buying guitars. Um, and then I got an email from eBay, and there was a coupon on a seller I had saved. And it was like a 13% off. And so I thought, I really shouldn't, but what better way to celebrate turning 50 than buying a $50 guitar? And so I did. I did it again. I bought another Glary. It was 51 and some change. With tax, it was like $58 shipped. I really wanted the Sunburst. So you can see here, actually, if I don't know if this is going to show. This is two-piece body. There's one piece. This is all single piece. Pretty. The pick guard's a little messed up, dings and whatnot. I don't care about that. It did come with some fret ends that needed a little work after it sat here for like a day. Actually, they weren't as bad as when it first showed up, so I'm guessing it came from somewhere pretty dry. It's been fairly wet around here. But then I just took a little file and dressed them down a little bit more. The bridge is slightly offset, so the low E is pretty close to the edge of the neck. You've got more room here on the high E, obviously. But other than I lowered a couple saddles and retuned. Intonation was as good as I need it to be with my playing. So this is going into my little PV 158. The neck pickup, it is a little muddy. But there's not it's grounded well, so there's not a lot of hum. So there's the middle position. I haven't changed the strings. These are the same junky strings that it came with. But and then the bridge. Now the bridge is rather microphonic. I don't know if you can hear that. When I change the strings, I might put some wax. I might wax pot that. I might not do anything to it because it's not really caused an issue so far. I did buy, because I'm a sucker for these things. I bought this. This was like 10 bucks on Amazon. It does not fit. I tried to bend it, but this bridge is just a little too wide, or this ashtray is a little too narrow. Don't know. Maybe I'll get another one down the road. Definitely worth. I was not disappointed in my $50. The nut is plastic. It's cut decently. It actually had a little bit of some plastic residue that I kind of had to pick away with the end of the file from the strings getting in there. But other than that, I've been playing it off and on for 5 or 6 days now. It's not going out of tune. It's holding a tune just fine. Of course, the neck is unfinished. And it did have like a glop. It was either a glop of finish or it was a glop of like glue or something here. And I just took a little file to it to knock it off. But again, not a big problem. The neck seems to fit fine. There's no big gap. It's pretty wood. Switches. I mean, the switch is what it is. But yeah, I mean, it was a regular, I think it was like 65. And I'd been looking at these for a while. I just wanted something with that old classic telly look and more of a country sound. And I just took advantage of that. I figured, 51 bucks, I couldn't let this pass up. And the thing about Glairy's are they know how to pack a guitar. So it comes encased in styrofoam. You don't really have to worry about shipping damage on them. I wish other companies, if Glairy can do it, there's really no excuse for some of these other budget brands to, not do it also. But yeah, so there's that 3-ply pick guard. Yeah, so the like I said, the intonation was pretty close right out of the box. Now, it will be interesting to see when I replace the strings how much, if any, I have to move it. But I'm in no hurry to do that because it's kind of a pain in my rear, and we'll see. But yeah, it's for what I paid for it, it's definitely worth that. Am I going to go crazy with upgrading it? No. I'm not a big modding guy. I don't see the need for, replace. If the tuners work, I'm fine with it. If the pickups work, I'm fine with it. Like I said, I might see about wax potting that one, or maybe shielding that cavity. But to be honest, I'm a little hesitant to mess with it because it is grounded well, and I don't want to mess that up. A lot of the reviews that I looked on this before I actually pulled the trigger, the grounding issue seemed to be a weak point on a lot of them, but not on this one. And yeah, so I've been having some fun playing, and if you hear some popping and scratching, that's just my amp. PVs seem to have a weak input. That seems to be the point of failure. I've got a couple of them that if they're not out, they're going out. So every once in a while that crackles and pops. Although this one's got the 1/4" CD/tape, which is fine. And a lot of times I just plug into that and play. But anyway, yeah, so there it is. The GTL from Glary. If you can find one for, under $60, I say take a chance. Why not? If you like Telecaster shaped objects, go for it. I've had 3. My experience with Glary's, I'm 3 for 3. My offset was great. I bought a P-style bass for a kid at church. It was great. This has been great. So, I don't know if they've just upped their game or I'm just a fugitive from the law of averages at this point. But anyway, yeah, Glary, I don't have a problem with it in my experience. So anyway, yeah, if you watch this, thanks for watching. If you're one of the normal crew, I'm trying to get back to where I can catch a lot of your videos. I've just not had the time. It's been crazy work and home life stuff and things. So I've been trying to catch what I can here and there, and I know I'm so far behind I'll never get caught up. But anyway, yeah, so and then happy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow for anyone who celebrates. Until the next time.